Hi, this is Carol. One of the questions I get asked most often is why don't people vote? There's been a lot of information about that in the news, and I know for myself when I did voter registration, some of the reasons were very surprising to me. One of the things we may think about is there's not a polling location near where you live. Great example of this is in the Wisconsin primary that just happened last month. In that primary, because the Voting Acts Right was struck down by the Supreme Court in 2013, 180 polling places were previously available in Milwaukee in 2016. For that primary, it went down to 5. So that's why you saw incredible long lines. Also, the Republican legislature decided to sue the Democrats, the governor, in court to also deny mail-in ballots. So those are some systemic issues that you may not think about. Some other things may be that you move. How many of us, as we're older, we move less, but think about when you were younger. If you were in your 20s or even your 30s, you change your apartment, you move around, you've got to change your driver's license, you've got work, you've got other things to do, and then all of a sudden you show up and you can't vote. Another reason that people might not vote is that they have job issues or childcare issues. Why the heck do we have our elections on a Tuesday? Do you know why? Because Tuesday was market day 300 years ago, and that tradition has held. It's in the middle of the week, so if you have the type of job where you're in at 7, suppose you have a 10-hour shift, you're out later, you've got to go pick up your kids, you've got to make dinner, you're not going to stand in line for 5 hours to vote. And that's why there's been also a big push towards mail-in ballots. So those are some of the issues that I wanted to highlight that we may not think about. There might be other barriers in addition to transportation, work issues, systemic issues. It's also just an absolute crazy patchwork across the country. There's no federal law that tells us how to go about our elections, but each state can do literally whatever it wants. So in this email, you'll see some resources that will help you help other people get out the vote.